Welcome everyone to Wrestling Lockdown here on the W3L Network. Thank you for joining me, as I'm sure you do every Sunday at 12 o'clock. And I'm sure you join me throughout the week, because it's not just Lockdown we bring you here on the network. We can't bring you live events, nobody can. But we can continue to bring you programming here on the W3L Network for free to tide you over until we are able to return to live action. And what programming do we have? Well, not only do you get Lockdown every Sunday at 12 o'clock, but we've been seeing Emily Hayden, the women's champion, coming along with her Ask Advice speech column. We've had Luke Aldridge giving us the Untold Exile. And of course Mike Moose with his long-awaited Bitter Truth podcast. To access these, you need to hit subscribe, and you will be able to view them or listen to them and be notified when they are made available. It costs you nothing. It's something that we can do for you, bring you content every week until we can bring you live wrestling action. Currently our next set of events are here. These are where we're meant to be in April. We've had to reschedule them towards the end of the year. Fingers crossed we can bring you more events before that. But obviously we shall have to wait and see how the country pans out. But currently these are April events rescheduled. If you've got your tickets for those, keep them. They will be valid for these rescheduled dates, so you'll not miss out on a moment of live W3L action. And when we hit the ground running again, we will have the amazing Crafty Connoisseur on board once more, sponsoring all of our live events. Check out their website, because that is still active. They are sending stuff to your door. They've got different offers and promo codes on. Check them out on social media. Order something, they'll send it to you. You don't even have to leave the house. They will deliver it to you until that we said hello. Before we get into this week's match, which is going to be a biggie, we've got a brand new segment we're going to have hopefully every single week, where it's going to be your job to try and find Ghost Wizard. There he is. He is hidden somewhere in this episode. If you can find him, congratulations. There's not a prize. I mean, I'm self-isolating here in the mobile studio. I mean, it's literally just me having to chew on DVD boxes for some nourishment, so like things are great. So you're not going to get anything, but see if you can spot where he is. He'll be hidden in this episode. Maybe he's been already, maybe he's not, but keep an eye out for Ghost Wizard. He'll be here every single week, hidden somewhere inside W3L Wrestling Lockdown. But this week's match is going to be a cracker. It's for the Wrestling Showdown Championship, and that means that yes, the highly popular champion Kevin Williams is going to be here. He, of course, is the man that brought you all his top fives here on the W3L Network. There's a playlist of all of them. You can go and watch them, see him choose his top 5 in different video game genres. Now, Williams got a big task ahead of him, because he's facing a brand new face here in W3L. A first time appearance for the filthy Ryan Roode. This is a man with a lot of potential, a lot of pedigree, and a man who's caused a lot of people a lot of problems in the northeast of England. He's going to be a handful for Kevin Williams, but will he be able to raise the Wrestling Showdown Championship in his first time of asking? Or will Kevin Williams continue his highly popular title reign? There's only one way to find out. Let's get down to ringside for this week's match.
W3L Wrestling Showdown Championship. Standing at the corner to my left, he's the challenger. Hail from Los Angeles, he is the filthy
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce with you on W3L Wrestling Lockdown. As the Showdown Championship is held aloft, that is what is up for grabs in this contest. A first time meeting between Kevin Williams and the challenger, the filthy Ryan Roode. Now, you may not be familiar with Ryan Roode. If you are in or around the northeast of England or Leeds, you will know who Ryan Roode is, because that is where he is most active, as the referee just making sure all is right. with the participants before we get the bell ringing this match underway. This is Roode's first time here in W3L and indeed on Wrestling Lockdown, and the fact that he is one of the best known and indeed best of the wrestlers around the northeast of England is the reason that manager have decided he can have this championship opportunity. Obviously Kevin Williams, who's just making Brian Roode realise that he's not the most popular man in this match, whereas Kevin Williams is. Williams is willing to face anyone. He'll defend this title against literally anybody who wants a shot, and since he won the title in September last year at Wrestling 13, we've seen him defend against the Prince of Sad, the menacing Tormentor, Luke Aldridge, of course the former champion, Tommy Cross, and when Williams was last here on Lockdown, which was the end of February, he was defending the title against Blondie Barrett. So Williams will take on literally anyone. He's going to be having his hands full with Ryan Roode. It's a pair of new opponents for each man. Side headlock by Williams. I assume they've done some scouting, they've tried to watch footage of the other. Obviously there's plenty of Kevin Williams here on the W3L Network. See Roode with a couple of shots right in the midsection. Wow, and neither man budges. I mean, Kevin Williams, he's a solidly put together guy, so when he hits you a shoulder block, he's going to run right through you, but Ryan Roode did not budge. He's solidly put together as well. And look at this, nobody budging. Williams just mocking Roode somewhat. Roode does have a bit of an ego. If you haven't realised that already, I'm sure it'll come out during the match. Thinks quite highly of himself as Williams gets the advantage this time and knocks him down with the shoulder tackle. And lands a leg. And Ryan Roode maybe slightly unfamiliar with some of the combinations that Williams is going to throw at him, so perhaps could have avoided the leg drop but didn't, and that's all that matters, and he goes to the floor to break the momentum. And I mentioned before he's been successful, and he has held singles titles, tag team titles all over the northeast and again down in Leeds as well. It's the places he most wrestles regularly. You'll be familiar of course with Matty Mayhem. We've seen him here in the W3L a number of times. He and Roode formed the tag team Anarchy Inc. They've been very successful since teaming up. And the pair there have gone on quite a tear around the northeast of England, but he is flying solo, and look at this, putting the referee in the way, and just manoeuvres him round to get a shot at Williams. I think it was above the waistline, although when you're wearing a singlet it's hard to tell where the waistline is, but he smacks Williams to get the advantage, and now we're seeing why Ryan Roode's been successful. Now we're seeing him take over, willing to cheat, some kicks with some accuracy as well, now just throttling Kevin Williams. When you look at the people that Ryan Roode was a fan of as a child growing up, American wrestling wise, as he drops the headbutt to the extremities, one of them was Kurt Hennig, and it'd be a perfect debut for Ryan Roode here in W3L if he was to take the Wrestling Showdown Championship. Also like Owen Hart, Big Boss Man, Legion of Doom, Hulk Hogan, quite a wide variety there, and he brings some of that into these matches. As he just rakes the eyes of Williams along the top rope. I mean, that's just rope taped, and that electrical tape that they put round it, it's got some sharp edges and it can easily cut away at the eyes. It's not a pleasant experience, and Williams is now on the back of it. There's Ryan Roode. Things going his way now. Just casually lies across Williams. He's going to have to do more than that to put him away. But Ryan's managed to turn this match in his favour. I'm hoping he's not going to overlook Williams, and hopefully Ryan Roode's not already, as he's just rubbing his hands on every, he's not already celebrating his impending title win, because Williams, no slouch. I mean, here's a man who is a former two-time tag team champion here in W3L, of course the current Wrestling Showdown champion, and if you, as little Ryan Roode, knee across the throat, willing to bend and break the rules, does it with such an insouciance as well, just quite a relaxed way about it. It's like, what's the big deal? But again, he's been a success. Lands a leg drop of his own. And another lackadaisical cover. That's just the way Ryan Roode is. Comes into this match with a lot of confidence. Goes into all his match with a lot of confidence. Maybe some overconfidence, we shall see. But let's be honest, he's really got the better of Kevin Williams. He ducks the clothesline, ducks a back elbow, reverses, and just gets him with the atomic drop. And I think he caught with just the knee in a fairly delicate area, and a roll up now. But Ryan Roode not quite beaten as of yet. That atomic drop, Williams maybe didn't get him high in the air, but it did the trick. And there's an arguable case to be made that it might have been classed a low blow, but the referee's letting it go. Obviously Williams, considering what he's gone through in this match, I'm sure he's pretty happy to dish out whatever he can. But it's Roode. Roode got the advantage of that clothesline, came across the ring. Normally Williams is all with the Hadoukens, but it was not to be. And now in for a choke is the filthy Ryan Roode. I was going to say earlier on that Kevin Williams is one of the most hard working people in W3L. A man who will set his mind on a goal and go after it, and he will not be shaken from it. He's wanted to hold a singles title in W3L for quite a while. It's taken him a bit of time. He's had opportunities, but taking a while, and at Resolution 13 last year he finally made it happen as Ryan Roode with a smack across the face there. It took him 13 years, Kevin Williams, from his first W3L match to becoming the Showdown champion. So he hits that knee lift, shades of Mike Musso here, and reverse neck breaker. So I mean, that shows you Williams has chipped away and worked his way into contention. It took him a long time, but he got there, and he's not going to let the Showdown championship be taken from him. Certainly not by somebody on his first night in W3L. And as the audience wills him on, Williams goes to the floor. This allows him to kind of somewhat clear his head, and also means that Roode can't capitalise on him. And Ryan Roode may have landed awkwardly on the back of that neckbreaker, so he's clutching at his neck, taking a bit of time to get back to his feet. And Williams has got under the ring, and what has he dug out? Now Williams is a big video games fan, as you know. I'm sure you've watched his top fives. Oh, hold on. Look at this scene, the referee's getting involved. And he's jumped to the ref's back. It's like Mario and Yoshi. And Ryan Roode gets flattened in what was effectively a double team. And the referee complicit in that. I'm sure manager need to have a word there. Hits the Hadouken. That's what he was going for earlier on. And again. And Ryan Roode, this match has slipped away from him a bit. Again, Roode's faced anyone who is everyone who competes here in the northeast of England. You name it, he's faced them. And Williams hoists, went for the mega driver. But Roode knew, and he gets waffled with the game over. And Williams going to wrap this one up, goes in for the cover. And Roode just got the shoulder up. He smacked him with the game over, a spinning close, and Williams riled him with some force to kick off the ropes as well. But Ryan Roode got a shoulder up. This is a man who, again as well as facing the best in the Northeast has to offer, has gone toe to toe with likes of the Wonder Kid Johnny Storm, Grado as well. As Roode slips behind, and he's got Kevin Williams hooked. And make your own comments here, ladies and gentlemen, as he suplexes Williams. And with all due respect to Kevin Williams, hold on, Ryan Roode going for the cover. He could end up winning the title. So close. I was going to say, with all due respect to Williams, he's not the smallest man in W3L, and Ryan Roode lobbed him overhead. Maybe the gyration gave him that extra bit of torque that he needed, I don't know. But Ryan Roode has turned this match back around. There's a reversal. Williams launched him at the corner and took the boot to the face. And Ryan Roode climbing to the bottom rope. He's going to axe handle off the bottom rope. But it's Williams a step ahead at the jawbreaker. And up he goes and lands a mega driver. He was trying for that earlier. Roode got out. He didn't get out this time, and that's all she wrote. as Kevin Williams pins Ryan Roode. So a great victory for Kevin Williams. Ryan Roode gave a great accounting of himself on his first night in W3L, and it went down the wire. He nearly got the title, but Kevin Williams leaves as Wrestling Showdown Champion.
It was no easy task, but Kevin Williams overcomes Ryan Roode and retains the Wrestling Showdown Championship. Of course, as I mentioned before, Kevin Williams curated his top 5 of different video games as a playlist of them on the W3L Network. Go check it out and you can watch that and see what he had to say. Who's his next challenger going to be? It could be anybody. Williams will face anybody. We'll find out in the weeks to come here on Lockdown. Hit the subscribe button to never miss an episode. So, as I mentioned before, live events are on a hiatus. Hopefully they're back at the end of the year. This is our currently rescheduled dates, but fingers crossed can bring you more live events before that. Obviously we shall see what happens nearer the time. We've got tons of content here on the network. I mentioned to you before, Emily Hayden has her Ask Advice Beat show. If you want to know something, want some advice, get in touch with her. She will answer it. She will answer your question. Hit her up on social media and find out. Luke Aldridge brings you Untold Exile. Mike Musso brings you The Bitter Truth. We've got our Fans Choice show still in the offing. It's going to be coming sooner rather than later. And of course, Lockdown is here every single Sunday, so you don't want to miss an episode of any of these. We are bringing you new content weekly on the network for free. Well, we can't bring you live events, we can bring you stuff on the network. It's the least we can do. Show your support for our good pals Crafty Connoisseur. Check out their website. They've got different offers on, different coupon codes. Tell them on social media for them. Order something, they'll send it to your door. You don't even have to leave the house. What more could you want? And of course, continue to show your support for W3L, not just by subscribing, but by getting yourself a fan support package. These are limited edition things. They will be gone once lockdown is lifted. So get your hands on ASAP. They have different prices from £5 to £100, so it'll suit any purse, whatever you can manage. We've got a package that will suit you. You get DVDs, signed posters, you'll get cheap ringside tickets, cheaper than you're ever going to get them anywhere else, for maybe one show. Variety shows entirely up to you. Yeah, and you'll get a personalised video message from a W3L star of your choice. That's pretty cool. To get that, to buy one of our exclusive W3L DVDs you can't buy in the shops, or to buy a nice W3L t-shirt, check out our website W3LWrestling.com. Sign up to the mailing list while you are there. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join us over on Instagram, subscribe to the channels I've already said. Use that there hashtag, engage with W3L, interact, tell us what you like, what you want to see. Make sure that you're subscribed. I said it plenty of times. Hopefully you found where Ghost Wizard was hiding in this episode. If you have, let us know. If you haven't, then look harder. He's here somewhere. And come back in 7 days' time. I will have another edition of Wrestling Lockdown as we continue to bring you stuff every week here on the network during this pandemic. I will bring you another amazing match. I'll bring you more cool stuff right here on Wrestling Lockdown.